Hello watch fans, today we're going to start the vlog, and here I put up something really for the cycle watches, which is really nice. So here is the workplace, which has all of the display of the watches, and here is the place where I work on the watches. So I globally work here, repair watches and everything, so it's mostly my area, you know, that's my place, you know. So I'm servicing watches. Like this one is a watch that I completely serviced. It was told as completely dead, and I've been able to repair it, and that is crazy. Little mechanical tritium watch, really nice. I gotta doubt if it's radium, but it is a radioactive watch for sure. So most of today is that I'm going to show you the project watches that I've worked on. So for people that don't know me, because I've just started up that YouTube channel, I'm a 17-year-old watchmaker. Actually, I'm telling myself as a watchmaker, but I've never had any school or whatever. I've learned everything on my own. By watching forums, by watching people making watchmaking. I've done internships, whatever. I've done a lot of things about watchmaking, and I have a very, very highly skilled level in watchmaking, and globally, that's mostly all. So actually, all this collection is 7 years of hard working to collect all of these things. Everything that you're going to see, that's doing over 7 years that I'm trying to collect every item here. And you're not ready for the pieces that I have, because I've never publicly showed all of these things, so you're going to be mind blown. So here are the project watches that I've repaired. So we're going to start off with this very nice Orient watch, which had a problem. Actually, the problem with this watch was the balance wheel, the ratchet wheel had the problems, and I've repaired everything by using a donor's watch, like a parts watch, and I've completely repaired it, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Here's a picture of before, and this is now, which is absolutely stunning. The crystal actually was really hard to find a crystal, so I've used like a Verilux crystal, and I've installed a double date. I bought it on AliExpress pretty cheap, and I've stick it, and it's looking pretty clean overall. It has a little default on it because then it arrived a little bit damaged, but I mean, it's alright, you know. It's not like very it's not the first thing that you're seeing, but globally it's looking really nice, and I'm really proud of that project that I've repaired. It was doing a little while it was on into the shelves, and now it is fully working. The second project watch, you're not gonna believe it. It is a Rolex Submariner, and what's crazy with that watch is that it is a Rolex. And then I bought it. I had a doubt if it was or not, and it was a Rolex, and it is an authentic one. Actually, I don't know what happened with the dial, but if you're looking closely, you can see the Rolex logo on it. I've completely serviced the watch, but I think there is a few parts that I'm going to change, like the mainspring, because it is working, but it has a problem with the power reserve. It has a problem. So you see I'm shaking it, but sometimes it doesn't start, so you have to shake it really well, and after it starts. And now it is starting. But that's crazy to tell yourself that watch, I bought it as a non-Rolex watch. It is an 18 karat gold watch. I've tested, and it is good, so the gold is good. And already for the gold, I'm at around 2,000 to 3,000 Swiss franc for the gold, which is crazy. But the dial is sadly a relume dial, so it has been already changed by Rolex in the past. So what is going to happen is that I'm going to find a dial. I've bought a lot of Rolex watch parts, like it's all the stock of watch parts mixed up in a box, and I'm going to try to use the dial and put it on it, so it can show that it is a Rolex, because the dial has been relumed. So for me, it is better to put like something of, like, you know, a convincing dial. Because you see, the problem with this is that you don't know if it is a Rolex or not, because like by the crown you can tell that it is a Rolex, but by looking by the dial you can't tell. And I want to that you know that it is a Rolex. So that's why I want to do it perfectly, so you know that it is a Rolex. So here is Daytona. He's chilling in his aquarium, and he's a little bit curious, so he's watching a little bit everything that I'm repairing. So yeah, I gave him food and everything. So I think maybe for a part 2, I should do a room tour. That could be nice, so you can see a little bit globally where I'm working in, and I can show you more deal. I can show how I start off with all of these things here, and how I end up with a Rolex. That's not my first Rolex. I already have a lot of Rolex watches, but this is one which is gonna come into the collection. So, it's pretty nice. So yeah, guys, I think that's mostly all of this vlog. Pretty short vlog. I think it's like maybe, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm still awake, repairing watches, which is absolutely crazy. So, guys, be sure to subscribe, leave a comment, give me all the things that you want to see, and what should I post next. So, thank you so much, and see you to the next one.